I know, me too. Even though I had pizza earlier.
I didn't have pizza. I had my Celsius. And some chips.
I'm sweating over here. Now then, will the defendant, Miss Lana Sky, please take the stand?
Here you go.
Miss Lana Sky, you are the chief prosecutor. I'm sure you're aware of what is required of you.
But Mr. Edgeworth. Come on.
This is actually one of the longest cases in the series.
Oh, God.
I think. It's one of the longest ones. I mean, the finales are usually pretty long, but this is like one of the longest ones, I believe.
You already know everything. You know all that I've done these last two years.
Please provide the court with your testimony, Miss Sky. And remember, you are under oath if you want to hear the truth.
Of course. The truth. Lana, no matter what happens, I'll always be your sister.
Now then, your testimony, if you will. First, tell us about your relationship with Chief Gans. Everything hinges on your testimony. You're the only chance we have to get Gans. Yeah, when you think about it, yesterday's, I mean, the last stream was like 5 hours into the case, and we are now 10 hours, so that's about 15 hours.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
Bleh. I worked alongside Gant for years. There's no truth to this blackmail theory. I fabricated the evidence 2 years ago all by myself. When I found Prosecutor Marshall's body, I rearranged the crime scene. My only motivation was to get Dark convicted. It had nothing to do with Emma. Oh, shit!
Are you sure about this testimony?
Your Honor, I'm confessing to a capital offense. Of course, I'm sure. Ah. But Lana!
This is true, and that means Chief Gant has nothing to do with this.
So I've been telling you from the beginning. Please, Mr. Wright, you've got to help her. She's sacrificing herself because of me.
What if she's telling the truth?
She ain't. She's not. I know my own sister. Whenever she speaks stiffly like that, she's hiding something inside. Deep down, she's really screaming in agony.
Yeah, this is no time to start second-guessing myself. The defense may now begin its cross-examination. Oh boy.
Oh, this is not gonna be fun.
How many years exactly?
Ever since I made senior detective. Let's see, I was 24 then, so it would be 5 years.
Detective Gans and Detective Sky were legendary partners. I personally saw them testify in numerous cases. You must have been good coming from the same school as Mia.
Damon Grant was a respectable detective. That's why.
But think about it, Miss Sky. You didn't murder Detective Goodman. You told me as much yesterday in jail.
You still don't get it, do you, Mr. Wright? Any testimony you cannot present in court is as useless as idle gossip. I stabbed Detective Goodman with a knife. And I fabricated the evidence.
Did you also help your sister?
Joe Dark was a serial killer. My sister almost became his last victim that day. I didn't want that incident to ruin her life.
What she did was justifiable self-defense. She wouldn't have been charged with anything.
That's not the point. She was traumatized that day, all because of that creep. That's why I couldn't forgive him. Lana.
Well, that's why you fabricated the evidence 2 years ago.
When I found the prosecutor marshal's body, I rearranged the crime scene.
Say you did this all by yourself.
Yes.
Would you mind telling us what you found when you arrived at the crime scene?
It seems I was the first person to discover the scene. The broken prosecutor award knife was stuck in the victim's body. Wait a minute.
What? The prosecutor marshal died from an unfortunate accident.
That's only a situation you dreamed was possible.
Huh?
The reality is, it wasn't my sister who took the prosecutor's life. Fantasize all you want, Mr. Wright, but I'll never change this statement.
You mean the prosecutor marshal wound up being killed by Dark?
Something like that.
If that is so, then what happened to the other murder weapon? Dark was carrying a switchblade knife.
Oh, that was lying on the floor a little distance away. It was probably knocked away in the struggle.
That's not how it went down. She's trying to cover up her lies of more lies.
Oh, just to protect me.
So when you found the scene like this, what did you do? After all, this is what everything boils down to.
Yes. I broke off the tip of Dark's knife, planted it inside the wound, then moved the body.
That's a new statement. You planted the tip of Dark's knife in the... What? And you moved the body? But why? Why would you do that?
You of all people should know, Edgeworth. You've always had a good head on your shoulders.
My head isn't that bad. Maybe I'll ask for the sake of others. Why did you do that?
Oh, now, Mr. Wright. Even you should be able to figure it out. I want to know why she moved the body.
Yeah, that too. Hey, well, let's add this to the witness's testimony. The reason Miss Sky fabricated the knife.
Do you want me to read the green?
I mean, it's new if you want to.
I knew the tip of the weapon found buried in his body would be all the proof we needed.
According to your testimony, Prosecutor Marshall's broken knife was the murder weapon, right?
Yes, and leaving it at that might point the blame away from Drake or Derek. Oh my God, Dark.
Hey,
Select
Wild.
the most effective way to get him convicted. Wild, how's it going? The plot thickens.
We're almost there, though.
It would be by having the tip of his knife found inside the victim's body.
So you buried inside the victim's stab wound?
Yes. Because I hated Dark for what he did.
So you rearranged the crime scene. Are you sure you didn't do this to keep Emma from looking like the murderer?
How many times do I have to tell you, Mr. Wright? Emma didn't do it. Period.
Are you so desperate to hide that fact? You're willing to risk the death sentence?
She's lying. She did it so I wouldn't be blamed for what happened.
Call over some Robitussin. Ricola.
In any case, as a prosecutor, what I've done is unpardonable. There's nothing I can do to make up for my actions. Right, my sister's lying.
Looks like she's determined to protect you to the end. She insists that she fabricated the evidence by herself.
There's no way she could have done it alone.
I've got to get Lana to talk more. If she's lying, then it's bound to slip up and make a contradiction. So you got any ideas, Rain?
I still want to know why she moved the body. No, go back. I broke off the tip. Can you do that one again?
You want me to... Okay.
Yeah, and ask why you moved the body.
Oh, okay. When you showed up on the scene, where exactly was the victim's body?
It was where you deduced it was, by Chief Gant's desk.
Yeah, we're almost at the end, Zeno. We're almost at the end. We're putting this case to bed. But the body was found by your old desk. Why did you move it there?
The reason for that was simple.
Let's have the witness explain this in more detail. The reason Miss Sky moved the body.
Generate during the events, start my plan. Why not show her the jar then?
Piece of the jar, you mean?
Yes, that wretched jar you showed us earlier. In order to show that Dark committed the crime, I felt it would be more expedited to move. No, expedient. Or
expedient, there you go.
Yeah,
There
to
you
move
go.
the body.
That's right. So, when you first found the body, the jar was already...
Of course, it had been shattered into pieces. That's a contradictory to what the other guy said.
Oh?
Because by the time that, if she was first on the scene, it shouldn't have already been shattered.
Oh,
If you looked at the crime scene, it'd be clear right away what happened. Neilmarsh was dead, and Dark was lying unconscious. In other words, the jar must have been broken during your struggle.
I see. What's the matter, Emma?
Apparently the jar shattered at the time the crime was committed. But I have a feeling there's more to it than that. Yeah, how the hell could it been written on then?
Must be a contradiction in there somewhere.
Anyway, I committed this fabrication completely alone.
Well, that kind of conflicts with, this.
Yeah.
But that's not the right one! That's not the right one, though.
Sure that...
Or the what?
during the event throughout my plan. Okay. Sure, the unstable jar then? God, there's so much freaking evidence in this thing.
Yeah. Miss Sky, I understand how you feel. You committed that crime 2 years ago to protect your sister. You mean the forgery at the scene where the Neil Marshall was murdered? That truth were to be exposed now. Past years of your life have been in vain. Even so, I am compelled to bring to everyone's attention a significant contradiction within your testimony.
Because if it happened right then and there, he wouldn't have been able to, and I quote, write his name in blood.
True.
It had to be smashed after he died. After the fact.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
A contradiction in my testimony?
You testified, and I quote, "The pieces of the jar that shattered during the events threatened my plan."
That's right.
Do you have a problem with that? It's a simple oversight, really. You see, a message was written on this jar with the victim's blood.
Yes, the prosecutor must have written in his final moments.
Got in under 10 minutes, though. So maybe he had a chance to write something, but still.
I don't think so. Only because they're like, oh, well, he was impaled, and then I moved the body, and then
Yeah.
I don't think that's a...
Exactly so. And this is where the contradiction lies.
Hmm?
In order for the victim to be able to write his message on the jar, it must have not yet been broken before he died.
See? Ah.
There you go. Ah. He couldn't have written Emma's name on the shattered jar. Order! Order! Your Honor, it would appear more information is needed in regard to this jar and its bloody message. You may be missing something critical here. Something critical? Chief Prosecutor, it seems that you're in the dark as the dark. It seems you're as in the dark as we are.
There we go.
I made it. About the truth towards which we are headed.
What?
Just tell us exactly what you saw. We'll piece together the information to arrive at the truth. Very well, the witness may now continue your testimony. The moment I found my burger emote. You found my burger emote. Nice.
Dude, a burger sounds good right now. I immediately noticed the blood traces on the jar. But it was dark in the room, and I didn't have time to check it out. To be safe, I wiped away the blood. The fragments are large, so I'm sure I got them all. No, you did not! All I could think about was wiping them clean before they were discovered. Number one, you did a shitty job then in that case, and number two, no.
You mean you're the one who wiped away the message in blood?
I wasn't chief prosecutor at the time. She didn't think Dark was the real murderer. That's why she tried to erase the real evidence.
Very well, the defense may begin its cross-examination.
Fragments are large, I'm sure I got them all. No.
So the jar was already broken?
It's a miracle that thing hadn't broken earlier.
It certainly looks as feeble as the defense's case.
Damn.
Not as feeble as the judge's judgment. You an ace detective who would never miss a detail. Do you really expect us to believe you didn't investigate what was written on the jaw pieces?
Normally I would have.
So you didn't know your sister's name was written on the jar?
No. If I had known, I would have gathered all the pieces and ground them into dust.
Damn.
The lengths you go to protect your siblings.
Well, that helps my case.
Lana, you do that for me?
It seems you two might make up yet.
Anyway, I just barely had enough time to move the body as it was.
If someone had happened upon the scene, you'd lose your chance to erase the evidence. You must have been in a hurry.
I was. I knew I had to destroy the evidence before anyone came.
This is rather shocking. I'm afraid this action of yours reveals what really happened. What do you mean? You really thought Dark killed Prosecutor Marshall? You wouldn't have wiped away the blood.
What else could I have done in this situation? Lana! I only had a few moments. There wasn't enough time for me to do anything else but gather up the pieces. That one. Right there. Right there.
That one? And how could you see with the power out? It should have been pitch black in that office.
A detective is always prepared, Mr. Wright. Even now, I always carry a pocket light and a camera with me. Even I carry a bottom of emergency luminol wherever I go.
Why?
I don't know anymore. Okay, this game has me everywhere. I miss anything, I got every last piece.
So you legally arranged the crime scene?
Yes, I don't have any excuse for my actions. I'm so sorry, Lana, I didn't know. I've treated you so badly all this time.
Not too late. There's still plenty of time to make up. After we got to the bottom of this incident, and to her bottom, too.
Cause you got them apple bottom jeans. Sorry, not sorry.
No doubt this day will leave a permanent stain on the history of the prosecutor's office.
More contradictions have surfaced in her testimony.
Your sister's really putting up a fight. She must really care about you. Still, she's not doing this the right way. I think I finally figured out the contradictions in her testimony. There's one final possibility that might turn everything around. Alright, Rain, what is it?
The jar.
Alright, and which one?
The fragments.
Fragments? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Good job, Rain.
Yes!
Miss Sky, I believe this jar conceals a truth even you were unaware of.
What?
You found the final piece of this jar in Chief Kant's safe.
In the chief's safe? But how?
I knew it. She really didn't know. There's something even more disturbing about that final piece. There was still blood on it. But the witness just testified that she gathered every last piece and wiped the blood off all of them. Yes, which leaves us with only one explanation. On the night the prosecutor Marshall was murdered, you were not the first one to show up at the scene. Chief Kant got there before you.
Neener, neener, neener.
But couldn't the defendant simply have missed a piece? I'm afraid that's unlikely. The pieces are too big for anyone to miss, let alone an ace detective. That may well be, but everyone makes mistakes. Even I once wasted an entire day. Doing what?
That's what I'm wondering. Please don't spin together.
Bringing out my dentures!
Aww.
And they were in my mouth all along. Can you believe that?
Yes. Yes, you can.
I wasted an entire day looking for my dentures, and they were in my mouth the whole time. Okay. Yeah,
Oh,
sure.
I was like, can you believe it? Yes, everybody here can believe that, my dude.
Have you forgotten, Your Honor? When this witness arrived at the scene, the jar was already broken. Oh, that's... There's no way a name could be written on a shattered jar. After the person discovered the scene prior to the witness. Well, we're not implying this person was Chief Kant at the time he was looking. We're dark downstairs. Besides, even if he was there first, why would he break the jar? Question is, if he did arrive there first, why did he hide the fact for 2 years?
Yeah.
Well, Your Honor, can you answer us that? No! No!
He's throwing a hissy fit like a little toddler. Kind of gives me apple juice and put him down for a nap.
Wait, I'm not the one on trial here. Damon Kant arrived at the crime scene prior to the witness. He proceeded to break the jar and purposely hid one of the broken pieces. Question is, what is this action called?
Forgery and tampering with evidence. Or fabrication
Fabrication of evidence, yeah. But why would Chief Kant do that? In light of what happened afterwards, isn't it clear? What happened afterwards? Discovering the scene, Lana Sky believed her sister Emma killed the victim. Determined to help her sister, she sought Kant's aid. Give it away or a Discord message.
Wait, what was Discord?
No, I was reading what Alexu said.
Ah.
Anyhow, his aid, Gantz helped her create evidence that incriminated Doc, sparing Emma. And therein lies the reason. The reason why Miss Sky became the chief's puppet.
Oh. No, I did it on my own. Sis, please, you're trying to protect the chief. I can't watch you suffer anymore for my sake. No, you don't. It wasn't you, Emma. You didn't kill anyone. don't believe anything Mr. Wright says. Defense attorneys make up the most foul lies to defend their clients.
Foul lies? Imagine that coming from my own client. I guess you do seem like the type who likes to twist the truth.
Really?
Wait a minute. What if we're still smack dab in the middle of Dad's trap? There's something wrong, Mr. Wright. Lana? Maybe right after all. What do you mean, right?
So you do tell foul lies then, Mr. Wright? My God.
Miss Sky, please testify once more.
But
The evidence was fabricated behind your back. The Nimbus accidental killing of Prosecutor Marshall might also be a lie.
But I don't remember knocking over Mr. Marshall.
Miss Sky, if you will.
I can't.
There's nothing to be afraid of anymore. This cross-examining may not change a thing. However, there's a possibility that it will, if you tell the truth.
Very well. I'll testify about what I really saw.
All right, the witness may testify once more for the final time.
When I arrived, I found Mr. Marshall's body impaled on a suit of armor sword. Emma and Dark were lying unconscious on the floor nearby. When I saw what had happened, I thought she did it. And so I erased all the evidence that linked her to the murder. I had Chief Gant help me remove the body from the sword and carry it. But if all really was fabrication, Emma might be innocent.
Unbelievable! The body was impaled on the armor sword. You were the only one who saw that. If only you had proof.
Actually, I do have proof.
What? Huh?
Ding! I gave it to Mr. Wright just this morning. The book.
What? To me?
It's a picture I took of the crime scene as I encountered it. I thought it might be needed.
I don't remember receiving a picture like that.
Lana must have known. See, Mr. Wright? She really does have faith in you.
Very well, Mr. Wright, please present this picture. All we got was the book, so I guess we gotta present the book.
It's gotta be in the book.
Yeah. I don't remember seeing any pictures from Lana.
Lana said she gave it to you this morning, right?
I seem to remember getting something from her then.
Let's check that evidence again. There must be a picture in there somewhere. I can say cute little ducky or chickie. Meow. Can you open it?
Yeah, I think we're trying to. Oops. Where's the way to open it here? Oh. There we go.
Oh? Ooh.
Hey, there's a picture here.
The frick?
Whoa. Yeah, that was mine though, by the way.
Ooh. Oh. Oh my. This is the actual crime scene. No other detective saw the crime scene like this. Because I contacted Criminal Affairs only after I had rearranged everything.
Ooh.
Mr. Wright? That piece cut out from his vest. Could that be...
Cloth we found inside the Chief Gant's safe. What's this?
This is a handprint, isn't it? That cloth. They have fingerprints on it. Whoever fingerprints those are must be the real murderer. Oh no.
Oh, no. What? But those prints, they're yours, Emma.
Why are your lips turning all purple, Mr. Wright?
Anyway, let's get on with the cross-examination. So long as you tell the truth, we should be able to flush out the real murderer. Very well, the defense may now begin its cross-examination. And eat tacos, too.
Ooh,
I don't know why.
tacos. Taco. Don't tell me. Fucking hey! What is with this guy?
Come now, Aji. This is the poorest excuse for a trial I've ever seen. Chief Gant? What, now you want to make me out as a bad guy too? If so, I'd like to put a word or two in my defense. I'm afraid it's too late for that. What? You already declined to testify. That means you forfeited your right to make statements of any sort.
Dick.
This must be that wrist they were talking about earlier. Just sit back and relax. And enjoy the sound of the noose tighten around on your neck. So what? You think I'm worried? Sorry to disappoint you. But I don't need to make any statements. What do you mean? The evidence will do all the talking for me.
Phoenix Wright, welcome back! How you doing?
Even if I can't testify, I can still present evidence. Yes, that's true.
Oh, that's bullshit. If you can't testify, you shouldn't be allowed to.
Wait, you mean you saw some conclusive evidence? No, I don't. But someone does. Someone?
Oh, he
No.
fucking knows about the cloth.
What's your excuse, Righto? Why have you been keeping quiet about it? You do have something to show us, right?
I don't
Something that
want to
proves
show
you
the
knocked over
evidence.
Something that proves you knocked over Neil Marshall, causing his death. Conclusive evidence that leaves no room for doubt. Is this true, Mr. Wright?
Cannot show evidence at this time. Sorry, it's inconclusive.
I show that piece of evidence now. Emma's sure to be mad as a murderer. Mr. Wright, if you have any more evidence to present it now, and if you try to conceal anything, you will be the one appearing before the Board of Inquiries. So I do now. I better think this out. I better think this through carefully. I can't afford to make the wrong decision.
Yeah, I don't
Can I
want
present that piece of evidence? The one that shows you really killed Prosecutor Marshall? No, we can't. We can't, actually.
can't.
We can't. Your Honor? I don't have any evidence I can present at this point in time. What? You lie! Chief Gant? You opened my safe! I know what you took. I know you took what was inside.
Oh, he's admitting this shit.
The conclusive evidence! I don't know what you're talking about.
Mr. Wright, why don't you show them? Shut the fuck up, Emma! Found it together.
Oh, I see. It's because you know the truth, don't you? You know whose fingerprints are on it. That's why you won't present it. What are you talking about, Chief Gant? Can't you figure it out? Take a good look at this picture. See the victim's vest? Notice anything odd about the chest area? It looks like part of it's been cut up for some reason. You mean you had this in your safe? What? That means you, Chief of Police, have been concealing evidence. This is gonna be the biggest scandal in the history of the police department. Impressive. To be honest, I didn't think you had the gall, Righto. Well, I can't let you just pin me up as a murderer. I'll tell you what really happened. What? You mean you admit to it? I was the first person to arrive at the crime scene that day. And it then occurred to me that I could use the situation to control Lana.
So you really were manipulating her.
I knew Lana. If I had made it look like the blame lie with her sister, and when she saw the scene, she would ask for my aid. So you assisted Miss Sky. I told her to arrange all the evidence. I had her plant the knife tip in the victim's body and move the body across the room. And I ended up using that evidence to get Joe Doc convicted. When I tampered with the crime scene, I hid the 2 pieces of evidence. This was before Lana arrived at the scene, mind you. 2 pieces of evidence? You mean those items in your safe? But why? For insurance, of course. Insurance? I was sure my plan would work, but it's always best to be prepared for the worst. I wasn't about to let anyone blame me for a murder that girl committed. You mean you were calculated that far ahead while forging the evidence? What do you take me for, a fool? I didn't make the police chief by dumb luck. See this jaw fragment? I hit the most legible part of him, his name. I didn't expect Lana to go ahead and wipe the blood off all the pieces. But if you fabricated all the evidence, what's to say you didn't fabricate this message on the jaw, too?
Ding, 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 ding.
Ho. Some people just don't know when to quit, do they? That's why I kept one more item for insurance. You mean that piece of cloth? Come on, Righto, cough it up already. I know you have it.
What are you waiting for, Mr. Wright?
So you admit to it then, Chief Gant? That you were hiding the cloth you cut off the victim's vest in your safe? Yes, I admit it. I didn't want to do that, being chief and all. But it's a lot better than being portrayed as a murderer. Well, Mr. Wright, what do you have to say for yourself? Just a moment ago, you said you didn't have any evidence you could present. Foolish move, Righto. You should have shown it before it was too late. Been a long battle. The moment of truth has finally arrived. As long as I don't mess up here, victory is mine.
Please save. Please. You have to show it.
Your Honor? I do have evidence to present now. Alright then, let's see this conclusive evidence. The evidence that shows who actually murdered Prosecutor Marshall.
We're gonna have to show it.
Let me verify this once more. On the day of the crime, you personally cut out this piece of the victim's vest? Oh, yes. At last, you finally brought it out into the open. There's a handprint on this piece of cloth. Your Honor, the prosecution requests that be immediately sent to the lab for analysis. It's handprint on the leather. There must have been a strong impact for it to be left so clearly.
I think this part is fabricated too.
It could not have been forged. It must be authentic, conclusive evidence. Oh, you're as slow in the uptake as ever, Worthy. What? Think about it. Wright had all this time to present this piece of evidence. Yet he was reluctant to do so. Why would that be? You mean you already know? You know whose fingerprints are on that?
Mr. Wright, do you really know? Yeah, it's yours.
Whoever the fingerprints belong to must be the real murderer. Whose fingerprints are they? Very well, I'll tell you. It should be okay now. Everything's proceeding as predicted. The person whom these fingerprints belong to is... Emma? Emma Sky?
What? They're mine?
Sorry, Emma.
But why? Why didn't she tell me? Don't think you're off the hook yet, you freaking giant jerk.
You're really
Edge Lord,
something,
come on.
Righto. You knew this girl did it all along.
Nope.
And you still tried to pin the murder on me.
Because you're a murderer.
So it's true. Tragic, but true. This girl really did shove Prosecutor Marshall to his death.
Nope. How could you? You monster.
Miss Sky?
You knew whose fingerprints those were all along, yet you acted like she really didn't.
Miss Sky? It's not over yet.
What?
I said this trial isn't over yet. Ha! But I'm afraid it is over, boy. Not only this trial, but your career too. You purposely concealed this conclusive evidence. That, my friend, is a serious offense. I'm looking forward to pressing charges after the defendant is convicted. I'll have your badge, boy.
Oh, he's such a dick.
What's the matter? Cat got your tongue? Aren't you going to tell us how it feels? How it feels to be the one who single-handedly turned a poor little girl into a murderer? Before I do that, there's just one little thing I have to clear up. Oh? And what's that? Who really killed Prosecutor Neil Marshall? What? Chief Kent, you're absolutely right. This piece of cloth proves who the real murderer is. Who killed Neil Marshall, you ask? It was Emma Sky, wasn't it?
No.
I'm afraid that's not possible. You see, this piece of cloth contains a critical contradiction. What? A contradiction? What is this fool babbling about? I'm talking about a contradiction, one that proves who the real killer is. Mr. Wright, this piece of cloth. What could it possibly contradict? Yvette, your tyrannical reign ends here.
Yee.
Behold, a piece of evidence that contradicts with this cloth.
The picture. Lana's picture.
Oh, no.
No?
It's actually evidence. It's actually evidence law. Do you remember why?
Oh, because of the... Yeah, okay, do it. That the approval of the police department and unregistered evidence presented must be relevant to the case on trial.
Mm-hmm. Oh! It's fun watching you squirm, Righto. This piece of evidence does indeed seem to contradict something. Your outward appearance of mental sanity.
Told ya!
What am I doing?
I told ya! It's Lana's picture.
This cloth was cut from Prosecutor Marshall's vest after he died. There's something right about. Yes, it's actually the picture. You're right. I was just fucking. No. I know. It was. It's actually the picture. It's correct. It's too late to turn back now. You're really the only one who can put it into this, right? Okay, but it's actually the picture. The reason why Because if you look at the picture, look at the vest. It's covered in blood.
Mm-hmm.
That cloth is not covered in blood.
Correct.
So why would the cloth be, you know,
Clean.
clean? Exactly. The only way that could happen is if Emma pushed him. She actually did push him, but he was maybe got knocked unconscious or hit his head.
Yep. And
then
then
Chief
that
Gant
would
came
give
in.
Chief Gant the perfect opportunity to place his ass on there and murder him.
Yes. So Chief Gant will come in there and cut off that piece of cloth that had Emma's handprint on it, and then impale him onto the suit of armor.
Yeet.
Boom. There you go. Good job, Rain. You're right, though. You're correct. And what exactly is this supposed to be? This is a picture Miss Sky took. Take a good look at it. See where the piece of his vest was cut out? Yes, his shirt is showing underneath. It's hard to make out without the blood on his vest, though. Exactly my point. His chest is soaked with blood. That's only natural. His lungs are no doubt punctured. Blood poured out of his mouth. Oh, but that piece of cloth. Wait, there's no blood on it. Since Emma Sky's fingerprints are on this cloth, there's no doubt that she shoved the prosecutor aside. However, Mr. Marshall was not impaled on the sword at that time. No, that's nonsense.
You're nonsense. Sorry.
Now then, Chief Gant, let me ask you something. Prosecutor Marshall was not impaled when he was shoved aside. He most likely hit his head on the ground and was knocked out. So then tell me, who could it have been? Who could have arrived at the scene before Miss Lana Sky, picked up the unconscious prosecutor, and then impaled him on the armor's sword? Then to make it look like Emma was responsible for the prosecutor's death, said person proceeded to write her name on the jar in the victim's blood. A jar that they then broke on purpose to leave behind a clue. And make Lana believe that her sister did it. Remember what you admitted only moments ago? That you personally cut out this bloodless piece of the victim's vest? Ironic, isn't it? Through that very act of creating insurance, you proved that you were the actual murderer. Yep. It's finally all over. Objection! That was close, Rhino. You almost had me.
He looks like he's about to shit his pants.
Sorry, but you have to do better than that. I refute your allegations. What do you mean you refute his allegation? You see that piece of cloth? It's illegal evidence.
Nuh-uh.
Not anymore. Order! What nonsense is this? Illegal evidence cannot be used to convict a suspect. Remember Aji? Earlier, old Wright concealed that piece of cloth. So then, what is your excuse, Wright? You do have some conclusive evidence, don't you? Your Honor, I don't have any evidence I can present at this point in time. Well, that's true. The defense did refuse to present evidence. At that moment, that piece of evidence, that piece of cloth ceased to be legal evidence.
But that's not fair.
Oh, did you actually think you could best me in court?
Yes. Yes, you can.
It looks like the last laughs on you, son. I'm afraid Mr. Gant's claim is legally correct. Well, Mr. Edgeworth? True. Illegal evidence cannot be used to convict a person. Assuming, of course, that the evidence is indeed illegal. Well, Mr. Wright?
Show him the book, show him the book!
Yep, that's where the book actually comes in. Seems at last Time for me to review my plan has finally arrived, even though I did it earlier and I screwed up.
Hey, what's my
Mr.
fault
Wright, you...
this time?
I know. Mr. Wright, do you admit to it? That you purposely and illegally concealed this piece of cloth? I admit I refused to present it at one point. Haha. So the evidence is illegal.
No.
No, it isn't, Mr. Gant. Huh? It's not that I didn't present the evidence then. It's that I couldn't. What do you mean you couldn't? There are certain procedures involved in presenting evidence. No, Aji, don't listen to his lies.
Shut the fuck up, Gant.
He's nothing but a coward. You can't really believe. There's only one issue left to be resolved in this trial. Is this evidence legal or not?
It is.
Very well. Let us settle this once and for all. Earlier you refused to present the evidence. If you can prove your conduct was not in violation of the law, then do so now. Now we present the book. This is my proof, Your Honor. Evidence law.
Boom,
What's
bitch.
this? I've done my homework too, Chief. Indeed, Emma Sky's fingerprints were on this piece of cloth. However, at the point in time, this was merely a piece of cloth, nothing more. What? You see, it's written right here in this book. The second rule of evidence law. Rule number 1: evidence shall not be shown without the approval of the police department. I found this piece of evidence myself inside your safe.
Okay.
It goes without saying, I did not have approval from the police department. Rule 2: unregistered evidence presented must be relevant to the case and on trial. And here's the crux of the matter. You see, at the time, it was impossible for me to prove the relevance between the cloth and SL9 incident. What? What kind of nonsense is this? You want relevancy? Just take a look at this photo. And... Sorry, but can you recall when that picture was presented? That was shown only a few moments ago. No.
Yep.
He's right.
Technicality, bitches.
At the beginning of today's trial, that piece of cloth was still meaningless. The person who gave it value as evidence was you, Damon Gantz. You yourself confessed to a certain truth. Let me verify this once more. On that day of the crime, you personally cut out this piece of the victim's vest? Oh, yes. No! It was then that you approved this cloth as conclusive evidence. Yes, you, the chief of police, personally approved this cloth. The only person who could have cut this cloth from the victim's vest was the one who stood before the prosecutor marshal in his final moments. In other words, the real murderer. And there's only one person who that could be. Damon Gant. The killer was you. No.
Mm-hmm. Damn. Oh my god, dude.
Oh, I'm dead. I knew I should have gotten rid of him. That good-for-nothing scum! For 2 years he's been snooping around the department trying to get something on me. Crimes are being committed every day, and yet he insisted on hounding me. Well, your crime wasn't exactly petty.
Yeah.
He wanted to reinvestigate the case. He recruited Angel Starr and convinced Bruce Goodman. Detective Goodman? Yeah, that's right. If the evidence was transferred, I'd lose my only chance to find out the truth. Please, you got to help me. Goodman turned him down, as he ought to. Still, Jake Mossel didn't know when to quit. He stole Goodman's ID card and tried to take the evidence. Goodman came to me that day. He wanted to file a lost item report. I went with him to the evidence room. Then all of a sudden he decided to speak out.
Okay.
What are you talking about, Goodman? Can you please reopen the investigation, Chief? We can't transfer the evidence out. There are too many questions left unanswered.
And he killed him.
He opened his evidence locker, and he was taking out as he was taking the evidence out, he said, "It's not too late. I'm going to hand this all over to Marshall." Well, to be honest, I was a bit taken aback by his words. I had a bad feeling when he came to see me. But I never thought he'd bring up SO9. That's when I saw it. Yeah, that accursed knife. I couldn't just pull it out. Doing so would only let more blood, making it near impossible to hide your crime. Even so, the blood was just pouring out. I didn't know who might stumble in, so I hurried to wipe it up. I was worrying so much about the floor, I didn't realize my fatal mistake. The bloody handprints on Detective Gumshoe's locker. I used to be known as the crime computer. But everyone has to start somewhere. I guess I was too nervous. I had no business doing any of it. Then you put the body in my car. I'm sorry, I couldn't think of any other way to move the body.
Oh.
I
So
broke
it
your
was him
trunk.
turning- Okay.
I broke your trunk, but what's the big deal? You make a lot more better. You make a lot more than us detectives ever will. Leaving the prosecution's car aside, how could you get Miss Sky involved in all of this? Well, she had much to lose as I did if the truth came out. So you took the evidence from Detective Goodman's locker. I felt bad for having to do it. I also didn't have the time to pick and choose what to take. So, you left the jar fragments in the glove. Yeah. It looks like I was better off being an investigator. Crimes than a committer. They all did their best to get in my way. I've got to hand it to them. They do their jobs well, much to my dismay. Fake evidence does not hold up very well in a close examination. You must have known that. Tell me, Worthy. Why do you stand in court? Me? You despise criminals. I can feel it. You and me, we're the same.
Fuck you. Don't you
One
dare
day
talk
you
bad about my
understand.
edgelord like that.
You really like Edgeworth, huh?
I kinda do, as much as I hate to admit it. He's grown on me, I'm sorry.
He's a good character.
I don't wanna.
Oh, believe me, you will. You're just one man. You'll see what it really takes to bring them down once you try to go it alone. Well, looks like it's time to say goodbye. Oh, Udgy. What? Looks like we'll have to cancel that lunch date. Sorry, old friend. I'm sorry too, Damon Gantz. I knew you as used to be long ago. You were once a fine investigator, and an example for others on the force. I'm sorry to learn that you are no longer that person. Those days are gone now, Edgy. Thanks for all the memories, though. Don't worry, you'll be fine. Now you have Raito here. And Worthy. With these two around, you can't go wrong. In fact, I can hear them already. The melodious sounds of a new beginning.
Shut the fuck up.
There are two things I want you to understand.
Yes?
First, your sister never hurt anyone. Second, Damon Gant betrayed you from the beginning. You see, Miss Sky, you no longer have any reason to keep silent.
You're right. When this trial is over, I'll tell everything. All that I've done these past 2 years, from the time I had Gant help me forge evidence up until today.
So, it seems that all the questions raised in this trial have been answered. Sorry, Miss Sky, I couldn't get you out of all your trouble.
What high standards you have for a rookie?
Huh?
I can see why Mia thought so highly of you. Who knows? A few years from now, you just might make it to the top.
She smiled.
Oh, that's so cute. I like it. I owe you my thanks, Mr. Wright.
Miss Sky.
And to you too, Mr. Edgeworth. You've suffered every bit as much as I have over these past few days. Believe me, I know how much of an ordeal it's been for you.
It was nothing.
Ooh, Edgeworth. Liar.
Liar.
Under the pressure might break you. And yet, you rose above it all and guided Mr. Wright to victory. You've done well, Mr. Edgeworth.
Look at that smile.
I know.
Damn, she's pretty though.
Precious.
She's so pretty though.
Mm-hmm.
Stop it! I only did my job.
Ooh, he's got a crush.
In light of this case, it seems a good self-examination is in order for all of us. Miss Sky?
Yes, Your Honor?
You are innocent of murder. However, although the chief blackmailed you, the fact that you so acted as his accomplice, a trial will be scheduled for those crimes at a later date.
Yes, I understand, Your Honor.
Is there something amusing about all of this? Why are you smiling?
It's been a long time, Your Honor. A long time since I felt free of these heavy chains. That it? No.
Well, this trial's gone on for far too long already. For 11 hours!
Yeah.
Even live. Regarding the charge of murder, this court finds the defendant, Miss Lana Sky, not guilty.
Hell yeah.
GG, everybody, we did it.
GG's, motherfucker.
Now we get to enjoy the ending. That is all. This court is adjourned.
GG's.
At long last, it's finally over. Emma? Why the long face? I'm sorry your sister didn't get completely off the hook. But at least she wasn't convicted for a murder she didn't commit.
No, that's not it. Just now, after the trial ended, I can see why Mia Fey thought so highly of you. I owe you my thanks, Mr. Wright. And you too, Mr. Edgeworth. You suffered every bit as much as I have over the past few days. You've done well. You know, I did my best too. But Lonnie didn't say a single word to me.
Gotta find the right evidence to present to her. What did I present to her? Hope I'm not interrupting anything, pals.
Gumshoe.
Oh, yes I am. I'll come back later. Wait, Detective Gumshoe, what is it?
Oh my god, again.
You're doing this on purpose, aren't you? Making a detective run around while on duty. And to top it off, you call me here. I've seen happier people at funerals.
Kiora, you're
Hey,
right.
lighten up. Hey, lighten up, pals. I'm only kidding.
Oh, are you here because of my sister again?
Nope, not this time. I came today because of, you, pal.
Me?
That's right. I thought you'd like to see someone.
My sissy. Lana.
Should you be doing this? She's still in the rest, you know. Well, I won't tell if you won't.
Aw, Gumshoe. Emma, I owe you a sincere apology. It's okay, sis. Don't worry about it. That day 2 years ago? Huh? Was the first time in my life I ever panicked. It was all I could do to keep myself from screaming. All I could think about was keeping you from getting wrapped up in that mess. Sis! I asked Gant to help me cover up the truth. I thought I was doing it for your sake. But now, I realize I was wrong. I changed after that day. I had to. It was the only way I can make it through the past 2 years. I knew how much I was hurting you by distancing myself. But I couldn't bring myself to tell you what I did. I was scared. Scared that you look at me with those eyes of yours. I was scared of how you react if you knew. But sis, you're only doing it for me. No. Huh? I turned my back on you that day. In hiding what I believed to be the truth, I was deceiving you. Sis. I'm such a fool. It took me all this time to realize it. Emma, I am so sorry. But sis, you don't have to apologize. I'm happy now. You're happy? Of course. You know, sis, I always knew that one day you'd come back. And now you have. She's so pretty when she smiles.
I know. Aww.
Aww, that's adorable.
No one can change the past. The only thing we can do is strive to make up for our mistakes. Why must we make up for our mistakes, you ask? Because in doing so, we can find a way back to our rightful path. And it is from there that we can move on towards a brighter future.
Aww.
At least that's what I felt watching these two sisters make up.
Yeah. Mr. Wright, Mr. Gumshoe,
Me?
thank you both for all you've done. I'm sure we'll meet again someday. Please do. I actually like this character. Isn't that right, Edgeworth?
Sadly, she hasn't shown up in any of the game prior.
Damn.
Sorry to push her over there. Edgeworth?
Stop hiding and come over here. Please tell me they're gonna date. Please tell me they're gonna date. It'd be adorable.
Where was he hiding? I just came to say, congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth.
Right, well, I'll be going now. Goodbye.
He has a little crushy. Mr. Edgeworth, I hope you don't blame yourself for what happened. We were the ones who acted correctly, not you.
It's too late for me. No matter what anyone may say, I realize today that I can't correct my mistakes.
Mr. Edgeworth.
Not only that, but I don't even trust myself anymore. Chief Gant was right. You despise criminals, I can feel it. You and me, we're the same. One day you'll understand. Oh, believe me, you will. You're just one man. You'll see what it takes to really bring them down once you try to go it alone. I do despise criminals. I plan to dedicate my entire life to fighting them. But in order to fight crime on my own, I need a weapon. It's scary, but I've known that to be true for quite some time now. But Edgeworth, who knows? Given enough time, I might even have tried to pull something like Chief Gant did.
Nope.
That thought terrifies me. That's why I can't continue on as a prosecutor.
Edgeworth, don't you understand? Damon Gant and your mentor, Manfred von Karma,
Ugh.
were both the best of the best when it came to fighting crime. But they both made the same mistake. You said in order to fight crime on my own, I need a weapon. That may be true, but think back to today's trial. You weren't alone. You were working together with Mr. Wright. And because of that partnership, you were able to present evidence that otherwise would have gone undiscovered. Isn't that right, Mr. Wright?
Huh? What? Oh, yeah. What is this? What is this, a pop quiz?
Come on, Mr. Wright, show me what Lorna's talking about.
Okay, what are we
Guess
showing,
the
though?
evidence list.
Evidence, huh? Something that neither Edgeworth nor I would have been able to find on our own. Oh yeah, it is the evidence list.
Mm-hmm. Because we both had one of each.
We both had a piece, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Take that, Edgeworth. That's the picture
Exactly.
I drew.
Yeah, if you present the wrong thing, you don't get the extra bits in the ending.
Ah.
We gotta make sure we always present the right thing at the end.
Okay.
Our counterattack began with this. You had one half of the evidence list, and I had the other. Part we wouldn't have been able to completely restore Emma's picture.
That didn't just happen by chance, Mr. Edgeworth.
It's time for me to go.
Mr. Edgeworth!
If you'll excuse me, there are still some loose ends that need wrapping up. Take care, Chief Prosecutor. Edgeworth, what will you do now? I'm going to Disneyland, right?
Right?
And then maybe I'll go to Universal Studios and be sad that Nickelodeon is gone. I don't know. I would like to get slimed once. I was a kid. Well, whatever you do, just remember. You can let you can let what happened kill the prosecutor in you, or you can let it help you grow. In the end, it's up to you. I know. It seems I owe you my thanks too, right? What I face now is my problem. Edgeworth, I'll be waiting for you in the court. Farewell, Wright.
I'd better be going too. Okay, but I'll be by to visit soon. Seems like we both have a lot to learn and catching up to do. Here, this is a little something for you. Scientific investigation? It's the first book I've ever bought. Study it well. Thanks, sis. I will.
Well, this is the final case of the entire game, Alec, dude, so it's kind of a big finale.
My tailbone's killing me.
And so another case came to a close. As for the sisters, I have faith.
Still so cute.
Faith that their lives have only just begun. We will see Emma in the future, though. I will say that. but I won't tell you where.
Emma and Mia tag team power hour.
I won't tell you where we will see Emma, but
God, poor Phoenix.
we will see her again. We will see her again in the future.
Yay!
So you know. And as for me, I think it's time I started a new journey of my own. A journey to rediscover myself. Well, don't go trekking off just yet, pal.
Uh-oh.
Huh? What is it, detective? There's just a little matter to be resolved about the chief prosecutor. You see, she isn't supposed to be out of jail like this.
But
I thought you said it was okay. Yeah, well, it may be okay with me, but the folks out of the prison are a different story. Huh? Basically, I had to bribe a guard in order to sneak her out for 30 minutes. Believe me, it wasn't cheap either. Huh?
way to go, detective. I didn't know you had a wild side.
Yeah, well, you see, Mr. Wright here's the one who'll be footing the bill.
What?
Huh? What, you think I can afford it with my salary? You gotta be kidding me, pal. Huh?
Thank you, Mr. Wright. You're the best.
Why is it? I suddenly feel like I want to scream. Hey, I got an idea. Why don't you all go pay it off together?
Yeah, it's a great idea. Come on, guys. Let's go.
GG. Now we get to watch the credits roll.
GG.
So what'd you think of the first game, Rain? What'd you think?
I think my tailbone hurts from sitting down too long.
You don't have to read this. Well, what'd you think of it? No, you don't have to. You don't have to read any of this. Well, what'd you think, though?
I really like it.
Are you looking forward to Justice for All Monday? That's what I'm starting it. I mean, Justice for All is really good, and it introduces one of my favorite prosecutors. One of my favorite characters in general.
It's gonna be a long Monday.
Well, we're only doing probably 3 cases. I mean, Justice for All isn't very long. We'll have it done in like 2 streams. Like, Justice for All only has 4 cases. The 4th case, of course, being the longest. But we can probably, like, case 1 is your basic, you know, tutorial case. You know, it starts off in the courtroom like this one does. Then case 2 is like, you know, where the game begins. You know, you do your investigation phases and whatnot.
Yeah.
So case 3, actually, case 3, it's kind of long. I don't know if we can actually do case 3 all, like, we can start case 3. Actually, yeah, Justice for All will just take us 3 streams, because depending if we knock out case 4 in one day, that is. But, yeah. I think you'll like it. Oh god, Meekins, please.
Yep.
We're a little bit ahead there, Sventus. They're not in that game. The character you're thinking of is not in that. That character is in the second trilogy.
Dude, my poor notebook is just ruined.
You got to take a picture of it and show me in Discord.
Come on.
I want to see all the notes. I want to see all the notes you took. Oh, it broke. Rip Blue Badger. Holy crap! It's 6 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus. Holy moly! I didn't realize we went to 6 o'clock. So I was technically right. This case is 11 hours. In theory. But technically 15 hours. Why does he have a knife in the detention center still?
I know.
Little Billy in the game. This is the longest stream we've done together, Rain. As a collab. This is officially the longest stream we've done together as a collab. Crazy. Granted, I am salty that I haven't been able to pick up a Switch 2, and I tried so hard today.
Yeah.
Kind of salty about that. Walmart no longer has it listed on their website. Like, the listing is completely gone.
Damn.
So, that sucks. So my only hope now is that, I get picked by Nintendo. So, chat, I'm gonna need you to give me all your positive vibes that I get picked by Nintendo to pre-order the thing. On May 8th, because that's my only hope at this point.
Hell yeah.
And we need all your positive energy, chat.
Seriously, that judge needs a cookie and a glass of milk.
Yeah, he does. Mr. Left? What?
What? Who's Mr. Left? I remember that. Yo, what happened to the playback? Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me right now?